Some Hollywood stars own private jets, mega mansions, and fleets of luxury cars. But others live in a way that might genuinely shock you. These actors have millions, sometimes hundreds of millions of dollars, yet they choose to live like ordinary people. From driving old beat-up cars to squeezing into modest apartments, these celebrities prove that wealth doesn't always change who you are. Welcome to Rush Afrik, and today we're counting down the top 10 Hollywood actors who live like they are poor, even though they absolutely don't have to. Stay until number 1, because the story there will leave you absolutely speechless. 10th, Mick Jagger, or net worth, approximately $500 million. He's one of the richest rock stars alive, but he reportedly counts his pennies like a retiree. Yes, the man worth $500 million drives a basic Honda Civic. Not a Bentley, not a Ferrari, a Honda Civic. Jagger is famously tight with money in his private life. He clips coupons. He turns off lights obsessively. He reportedly lectures his own children about wasting food. Colleagues say he reuses old outfits on casual days and has been known to stay in budget hotels when touring solo, away from the entourage, away from the excess. The same man who fills 60,000-seat stadiums will reportedly haggle over a hotel minibar charge. Why does he do it? Growing up in a modest middle-class family in Dartford, England, Jagger developed a deep-seated fear of financial loss. His father was a PE teacher. That modest upbringing never left him, no matter how many stadiums he sold out. Surprising fact, he once reportedly refused to pay for bottled water backstage, insisting on tap. This is a man worth $500 million. Tap water. But wait until you hear about number 9. This Oscar winner literally drives a car older than most of her fans. 9. Halle Berry, or net worth approximately $90 million. She's won an Oscar. She's a Bond girl. She's one of the most glamorous women in Hollywood history. So why does she drive a 10-year-old Honda? Halle Berry reportedly drives a 2007 Buick LaCrosse, a basic family sedan. No personal chef, no fleet of luxury vehicles. She shops at regular grocery stores and cooks her own meals. Despite her astronomical success, Berry has spoken openly about growing up without financial security and how that shaped her relationship with money forever. She doesn't want her children raised in a bubble of excess. Why does she do it? Berry has spoken about her mother working multiple jobs to raise her. That memory of struggle is the anchor that keeps her grounded no matter how big the paycheck gets. Surprising fact, Berry reportedly does her own grocery shopping, alone, no assistant, no bodyguard, at a regular neighborhood store. Fans sometimes spot her comparing prices in the cereal aisle, one of the most beautiful women alive, checking if the cereal is on sale. Number 8 might be the most surprising on this list, because this A-lister is worth over $75 million and still lives like a graduate student. 8th, Tobey Maguire, or net worth, approximately $75 million. He was Spider-Man. He made tens of millions. And yet, people who know him say he lives like a grad student who just discovered meditation. Tobey Maguire drives a Toyota Prius. His home is famously modest compared to the Hollywood Hills mansions of his co-stars. He has been a strict vegan since his teens. No lavish parties, no yacht vacations, minimal designer wardrobe, almost aggressively private. While his Marvel co-stars were rolling in red carpet excess, Tobey was quietly meditating and eating plant-based meals. He has never chased celebrity culture. He just happens to be extremely famous. Why does he do it? A difficult childhood. His parents divorced when he was 2, and he bounced between family members. Gave Maguire a grounded, introspective personality. Fame was never the goal. Acting was. Surprising fact, Maguire turned down $1 million modeling contract in his early career because he found the lifestyle shallow. He literally walked away from easy money, repeatedly. Most people can't turn down $1 million. Tobey did it like it was nothing. Number 7 takes things even further. This actor gave away millions and still refuses to upgrade his lifestyle. 7th, Keanu Reeves, or net worth, approximately $380 million. He is the most beloved actor in Hollywood. He rides the subway. He sits next to strangers on park benches. He gives his seat to women carrying bags. And he gave away over $50 million of his salary, quietly, without a press release. Keanu Reeves is worth $380 million, and he famously rides his motorcycle or takes public transit. For years, he lived in a modest apartment in Hollywood. He wears the same worn leather jacket for decades. He doesn't own a fleet of luxury watches. He doesn't travel with an entourage. After the Matrix sequels, he donated enormous portions of his paycheck to the visual effects and costume departments. People the studio would never have bonused. He didn't announce it, someone else leaked it. Why does he do it? Reeves has experienced devastating personal loss. His close friend River Phoenix died of an overdose, he lost an infant daughter, and then his girlfriend died in a car accident shortly after. Tragedy has a way of clarifying what actually matters in life, and what matters to Keanu clearly isn't square footage. Surprising fact, a stranger once photographed Keanu eating a sandwich alone on a New York bench, and that photo became one of the most viral celebrity images of the internet era. Not on a yacht, not at a Michelin-starred restaurant, just a bench, just a sandwich, just Keanu, being exactly who he's always been. Number 6 is someone you'd never expect, a comedic megastar who walked away from $50 million and moved to a farm. 6th, Dave Chappelle, or net worth, approximately $60 million. He walked away from a $50 million comedy deal. Then he went and bought a farm in Ohio, no mansion. No Hollywood parties, just land, fresh air, and chickens. Chappelle drives regular American trucks. He lives in Yellow Springs, Ohio. Population about 30,700 people. He wears jeans, boots, and baseball caps. He could walk through any small-town diner completely unnoticed. And that is exactly the point. Chappelle made one of the boldest moves in entertainment history, walking away from $50 million at the height of his fame because it didn't feel right. He escaped to Africa for a while to clear his head. Then he came home, not to Hollywood, but to the Midwest, to real life. Why does he do it? Chappelle is deeply suspicious of how fame and money can corrupt creative authenticity. He watched it happen to others and chose to opt out before it happened to him. The farm is his firewall against Hollywood's gravitational pull. Surprising fact, neighbors in Yellow Springs describe him as a completely normal community member, attending local events, helping neighbors, letting his kids grow up without a security detail. You can literally bump into Dave Chappelle at the local grocery store, one of the greatest comedians who ever lived, in the checkout line, right next to you. Number 5 is a global superstar who wears the same clothes on repeat and openly admits she does it on purpose. 5th, Sarah Jessica Parker, or net worth, approximately $200 million. She played the most fashion-obsessed character on television. In real life, she takes the New York City subway and buys her kids clothes at Target. Despite playing Carrie Bradshaw, a woman who once said she'd literally spent $40,000 on shoes, Sarah Jessica Parker lives nothing like her on-screen alter ego. She takes the subway. She goes to the same pizza place she's gone to for years. She carries her own groceries from regular supermarkets. She is aggressively, deliberately ordinary in a city full of pretension. No limo, no driver, no Carrie Bradshaw energy. Just Sarah on the B train, like everyone else. Why does she do it? Parker grew up in a working-class family with several siblings. Money was tight. Her mother worked hard to hold the family together. Parker has said in interviews that luxury has never excited her the way creativity does. The clothes were always a costume, never a lifestyle. Surprising fact, Parker has been photographed on the New York City subway dozens of times over the years. Not as a PR stunt, but just because that's genuinely how she gets around. A woman worth $200 million, standing in a subway car, holding a pole, waiting for her stop. Remarkable. Number 4 will floor you, because this actress owns 7 shirts, total. On purpose. 4th, Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard, are net worth, approximately $40 million plus combined. She and her husband are worth tens of millions between them. They clip coupons, they use discount codes, they fly economy, they drive used cars, and they are 100% proud of it. Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard are Hollywood's most proudly frugal couple. They have gone on record talking about how they shop at Costco, hunt for discount codes before ordering anything online, and refuse to spend wildly just because they can. Dax once spent weeks restoring a vintage motorcycle instead of simply buying a new one, because he enjoys the process and values what money actually represents. Why do they do it? Both Bell and Shepard have spoken about wanting to model healthy financial values for their daughters. They are determined not to raise entitled children who don't understand the value of work and real money. Surprising fact, Bell has stated she owns a total of about 7 shirts. 7. She rotates them. She is a multimillionaire with a capsule wardrobe that most college students would consider minimal. If that's not grounded, nothing is. Number 3 shocked Hollywood the most, and this one involves a man who still carries his most important possession from the days when he had nothing. 3rd, Ed Sheeran, or net worth, approximately $320 million. Yes, he's primarily a musician, but he's appeared in Game of Thrones, played himself in multiple films, and his story belongs on this list more than almost anyone else's. Ed Sheeran is one of the wealthiest entertainers alive. He drives a Mini Cooper. He owns a cluster of ordinary cottages in rural Suffolk, England, not a mega mansion. He wears the same jeans and t-shirt combination almost every day. He still shops at the British equivalent of Walmart. He hangs out in local pubs. He has the same friends he had at school. His neighbors in Suffolk describe him as just another local bloke who happens to occasionally play stadiums for 80,000 people.
Why does he do it?
Sheeran grew up in a creative but modest household. He busked on the London Underground when he was broke. He slept on friends' couches when he first moved to London with nothing. That experience is tattooed into his identity. Fame could never erase it, and he doesn't want it to. Surprising fact, Sheeran reportedly still has his original busking guitar, the battered, beaten-up one from his days playing the streets of London for spare change. He won't part with it. It sits as a permanent reminder of where he came from and where he could have stayed. Number 2 is one of the most decorated actors in history, and he drove the same beat-up car for 15 years after becoming a star. Second, Dustin Hoffman, or net worth, approximately $100 million, two-time Oscar winner. Star of The Graduate, Kramer vs. Kramer, Rain Man, Tootsie, worth over $100 million. And he famously drove a beat-up Volkswagen for years after becoming one of the most recognized faces on Earth. Dustin Hoffman spent years as a struggling actor before fame hit. He worked as a waiter, a toy demonstrator, a psychiatric attendant at Bellevue Hospital. He knows what it feels like to not know if the rent will be paid. And when the Oscars came, that knowledge didn't leave him because he didn't let it. Colleagues describe his casual style as never changing from his early struggling actor days. The same worn wardrobe, the same unpretentious habits. A man who could buy anything, choosing to remain exactly the person he was before he could. Why does he do it? Hoffman has said repeatedly that he distrusts how Hollywood can make actors believe that the trappings of wealth are real life. He consciously resists the machinery that turns human beings into brand ambassadors. He wants to remain an actor, not a product. Surprising fact, Hoffman reportedly walked to auditions in New York even after he was already a recognized star, partly for privacy and partly because he genuinely enjoyed it. The streets kept him human. The streets kept him Dustin. And now, the moment you have been waiting for. Number 1 is the single most astonishing story of wealth and humility on this entire list. You will not believe this. First, Daniel Radcliffe, or net worth, approximately $110 million. He made his first $1 million before he turned 12 years old. And he still uses a £5 bus pass to get around London. Let that sink in. Daniel Radcliffe grew up on the set of Harry Potter, quite literally. He was 11 years old when he first put on the round glasses and the Hogwarts robes. By the end of the franchise, he had earned over $95 million personally. He was a teenager worth more than most people will ever see across a dozen lifetimes. And yet, today, in his early 30s, Radcliffe takes the bus. He shops in regular stores. He hangs out at low-key pubs with old friends. He wears the same dark hoodie, jeans, and sneakers almost every single day. And he has admitted he does it deliberately, so people won't recognize him and he can move through the world like a normal human being. He barely touches his fortune. The money sits in accounts he rarely accesses. He has spoken openly about feeling deeply uncomfortable with extravagance and about wanting to remain connected to the real world, not the insulated, untouchable bubble of Hollywood royalty. Why does he do it? Radcliffe watched too many child stars become unrecognizable people after wealth and fame overwhelmed them. He made a conscious decision, even as a teenager, that money would not define him. His parents, both working in the entertainment industry, instilled a fierce work ethic and a deep resistance to ego. He credits them directly for saving him from a fate he saw claim others. Surprising fact, Radcliffe has said in multiple interviews that he still feels guilty spending large amounts of money. He describes a genuine psychological inability to justify extravagance, because he grew up watching crew members on the Potter set work 80-hour weeks for a fraction of what he earned as a child. The memory of their labor stays with him every single day. The boy who living on the bus, just like the rest of us. He is, in many ways, the perfect closing argument for everything this video has been about. Money doesn't have to change you. Fame doesn't have to consume you. You can carry the values of your upbringing into the stratosphere and come back down to the bus stop every single day, entirely by choice. And there you have it, 10 of the wealthiest people in Hollywood, all choosing to live in ways that would humble even the most ordinary among us. No private jets, no gold-plated bathrooms, no entourages. Just people who figured out somewhere along the way that happiness and humility are worth more than any penthouse in the world. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these actors surprised you the most? Was it Keanu giving away millions without saying a word, Daniel Radcliffe on the bus, or Dave Chappelle on his Ohio farm, living exactly the life he chose? Drop your answer in the comments right now. And while you're there, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss another story from Afrik. We drop new videos every week, and trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. Until next time, stay curious,